Years DRoseDaGreat, man. You guys can see by the title, we're gonna be doing a breakdown on what are the best O-line archetypes in CFB 27. Now, for me, this will be specifically for Dynasty only, and you guys can see why I'll say that later in the video. But right now, man, I'm gonna bring up collegefootball.gg, and we're gonna look at each archetype, and we're gonna go through the abilities and kind of pick my. We're gonna get into my brain and why I pick which archetype is better than the others, right? So, let's get there now. And before we go deeper into it, man, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff, man. We're trying to go up on this college. I kind of slacked with the content last year, but we want to make sure we're doing it big this year, man. Got to put the pain in. I've been kind of slacking on my research as well, which is why I haven't really been dropping that many videos. But let's get into it now. We're picking up steam. This is what we're gonna pick up our steam from this video right here. We dropped one last week, which was for the wide receivers, the best archetype for wide receivers. This one is a little bit different. I kind of showed how to make the best wide receiver. I didn't really go through each archetype, but this one we're definitely gonna go through each archetype, each of the abilities, and why I rank them in the order of 1 through 4, right? So for me, the worst archetype here, and you probably wouldn't have been able to get me to say this last year, just because I kind of used this in some of my. At a certain point, I was using this archetype last year, and it is the Agile offensive lineman. Now, for me personally, I ran a lot of gap run schemes, so for me personally, like I ran a lot of power scheme, right? So if I'm running a bunch of halfback base or counters and a bunch of linemen pulling, I was kind of trying to get that quick step, right? And then you also had those are typically the faster linemen that get quick drop, and as well, which is a pretty decent passing ability. I'm not even gonna say decent. That's a pretty good passing ability. Most guys get that to counter the quick jumps from the defensive end, so it is a really good ability. And then of course I like outside shield because I would throw in some halfback stretching from time to time or some outside zone run plays, right? So this definitely did me some favors, and I noticed a big difference too. I'm not even gonna lie. When I used to have agile offensive linemen, when I ran plays to the outside, bruh, these edge rushers were not getting off the blocks at all, bruh. And I noticed as soon as I went away from the agile archetype, man, these dudes started shedding. So this is definitely an ability that helps you if you like to run to the outside, and specifically have them on your offensive tackles. Now this can still work on your if you're playing more under center, if you're doing more under center runs where you're running like stretch plays or pistol where you're running stretch, you could probably this probably works good for your guards and your center. But for me personally, if you're running a bunch of like outside zones, like out of shotgun and stuff like that, if you're running outside runs and shotgun, then you probably just need this on your offensive tackle. But for me, this just doesn't do enough for me. We don't need screen enforcer. We barely run screens. The quick step I thought was really, really good at a certain point, but then I noticed it's like, bro, it's not really doing anything crazy that they weren't doing without it. So like maybe they're probably moving. And I used to always get this on platinum. I'm like maybe they're moving like maybe half a second quicker, but it's not really changing the play for me, so I didn't really care about it. Option shield doesn't really move me as well. It's just outside shield and quick drop with pretty good abilities for me. But that will be fourth in the tier rankings. That will be the last one, right? This agile offensive lineman. The next one, number 3, coming at number 3. Now, seeing how the game is played this year, it's been kind of tough for me to say number 3, but maybe it's just my bias. I don't know. That I'm putting it at number 3 just because I'm more of a passer. But at number 3, we're coming in with the raw strength archetype. Now, the reason why I'm saying this can arguably be a number 1 just based on how the game is playing, where everybody is brain dead. Nobody's passing the ball. Passing is kind of messed up in the game. Sheds are pretty good the pass rush sheds are pretty good, and it's damn near. It feel like it's damn near impossible to throw a deep ball if you're not throwing the deep ball perfectly on time. Like wow, this guy like you're not throwing too many 50-yard passes anymore in this game. That's what I'll say, right? If you see anything, if you see a deep pass open late, you cannot get the ball there. That ball will die about 5-10 yards short every time. So that's kind of why I'm saying like the passing game is a little. You could still pass pretty good, but that's why I'm saying the passing game's dying just a little bit because they kind of nerfed the hell out the deep ball. So, but the reason why I say the raw strength can be pretty good, and this year it could potentially be number one for some guys, right? Because we all know most runs are inside. Most runs are inside shield runs, right? Well, I'm saying inside runs, but just I said inside shield runs, but most runs are inside. So you'll probably get some inside zone. Maybe you'll get some RPOs that are like kind of like inside zone type of runs. You'll probably get some. Oh, another run play that's been working pretty good this year. The power read. So a lot of people are running that this year as well. So this can definitely be a crucial piece to your O-line to get this inside shield. That's a pretty good ability. We'll just take a look at what it stands for, what it means. Ultimate blocking on inside run plays when close to the line of scrimmage, right? So you get that on your raw strength, you get that on your well-rounded. And I feel like the number is kind of low. I feel like last year Platinum was 94. The same is 93 right now. So me personally, I'm not the raw strength guy because I'm still, even in this era of running the ball, I'm still a passer. So that's why I'm saying my bias might be a little much. But I do like the inside shield because it counters the inside disruptor, which is what most people are typically going after with their DTs. You're kind of getting either some gap specialists or some pure powers to counter the run game. Excuse me. And then of course you get strong grip, which counters grip breaker as well, right? So this is ultimate prevention of lateral sheds on run and pass play. So this is the ability that works on the run and the pass as well. So strong grip. But I will say though about getting a strong grip, you don't really find. I did maybe about 4 dummy dynasties where I just looked at all the 3 and 4 star raw strength O linemen that I can find, and in order to get grip breaker or strong grip, I think both need to start at like, what is it, 92? It starts at 92 strength. Excuse me. Starts at 94 strength, right? So most guys don't even start out getting it, right? So like, let's say I'm gonna compare it to a receiver. So like some receivers, if you want a speedster, some of them start out at like 96 speed, 97 speed with 97 acceleration. All you need is one quickness upgrade, which will run you about 20. It will cost you about 20 skill points. But on the O lineman, damn near every single O lineman I recruited, none of them had higher than a 92 strength. So off rip, Braun strong grip is not crazy to me. For the strong grip to really be worth using, I feel like it's best at the gold level, right? That's when you'll really start to notice it be pretty good or light up or something like that, right? Is at the gold level. Of course, platinum is great. But for me, if most of the raw strength linemen are starting at 90 strength, because if I did an average of the 4 and 5 star raw strength, most of them started at like 90 strength, right? So you're telling me it's going to cost me 80 points. It's going to cost me around 80 points just to get it to platinum. That's a little bit too much, especially when I'm trying to upgrade my passing, my pass blocking, and my run game as well in order to get that inside shield, right? Because yeah, you might get you might be able to get your strong grip. Let's say you boost up your strong grip. Now you probably don't have enough to put up for the run blocking to get the inside shield. And by the time you put up the inside shield, it's like, dang, he ready to leave already. He's a senior. I mean, not a senior. He's like a 94, 95 overall, something like that. So that's why I said specifically this is kind of for Dynasty. And then at number 2, now let me show you another ability too, ground and pound. I haven't tested this. I want to do a test on this. So at the platinum level, it says successful pancake on run plays add ultimate fatigue to the engaged defender. If you guys know anything, the wear and tear in this game has been crazy, right? So imagine if you had this on platinum, because we've been seeing the run game. Like, I feel like last year you'll probably get a few pancakes. Maybe they pass committed on an obvious run play against a big jumbo formation or something like that. 2 wide receivers probably got a fullback, got 6 O linemen in there, but and maybe 2 tight ends, and they'll probably get a pancake because they pass block. But this year I feel like pancakes are at an all-time high. So I would love to test this. I want to test ground and pound. That's the reason why I can't really say too much about this, just because I haven't done no tests. But with the wear and tear and the pancakes in this game, man, this is probably a really good ability to have, especially for the people who like to run all day. You'll probably get a bunch. You'll probably wear out the whole defense with this if it's at the platinum level. But now let's get to number 2. Now the reason why I'm gonna say this is number 2, I'm gonna say this is number 2 and not number 1. Which if this was archetype for me in like regular play now or whatever, I would say this will be number 1 by far, just because it has the best abilities. Because this archetype definitely has the best abilities of all the linemen, and it's the well-rounded archetype, right? They get pocket shield, outside shield, strong grip, and inside shield. Now, what I will say is, if you recruit the well-rounded, the downside to the well-rounded is they never start out with good strength for the most part. I think the highest I've seen at well-rounded for strength is probably like 85. So unless you got like some crazy talent developer stack, and you got the crazy motivator stack, and you got probably, I don't know, maybe you got 3-4 old linemen getting drafted, because you're gonna need all these points to ever get all these abilities, right? And you're gonna most likely have to be you're gonna probably have to be like a star or elite dev, so that doesn't have too many skill caps, right? So for me, if you guys don't know, skill caps is the area that's blocked out that you can't upgrade no more on a player, right? You guys know. So like I said, they have the best abilities. For me personally, I'm not really moved by strong grip but having a super strong offensive lineman. Like most of my linemen, like last year towards the end of the year, I just went after strictly pass protectors, right? And well-rounded. But most of them was probably pass protectors, because I just was airing the ball out all game, right? But the reason why we're gonna stick to why well-rounded is number 2, even though they have the better abilities than the pass protector, is for one specific reason, and that's the archetypes in this game. Let me show you guys. So let me preface this by saying, if you're specifically only getting 4 and 5-star recruits, the well-rounded is the best archetype. But if you're gonna get the 3 stars, I love the pass protectors more, right? So that's why I'm saying the pass protectors, because even at a 4 and 5-star, pass protectors are still good, right? But at a 3-star, they're better than the 3-star well-rounders. Now I'm gonna show you why. So we're gonna take a look at some well-roundeds right now. We're gonna see how most of them at the 4 and 5-star, they still might end up in the 70s for pass block power. And you guys know, for me personally, I want at least gold. I want at least gold pocket shield. So gold pocket shield, you need to have 91 pass block power. And if you're starting out at 77, yes, it's costing me a little bit too many points, right? So we're gonna go through a few of them. That's why me personally, I don't want a single well-rounded where the pass block power doesn't start above 82. But you'll find a few of those at the 4 and 5-star levels. We're just scrolling through. You guys can see 79, 82, 84. That's what we love right here. 84, that would be perfect for me. You already starts out with bronze pocket shield. This guy's kind of tall. 6'7", 278. A little light in ass, but 80 pass block power. 84, another well-rounded. 84, 83, 77, 81. Now, this is where I'm gonna scroll through a little bit more. We're gonna get to the 3 stars, and this is the difference, right? So you guys seen, right? The highest I think we seen for well-roundeds was an 84, or was it 85? I think it was, yeah, so it was an 84. The highest we seen for a well-rounded 4-star was an 84. So now we're gonna scroll down to the 3 stars. And these 3 stars are strictly pass protectors. Now let's look at what the 3-star pass protectors average pass block power is, right? Now this guy's he's a bust, so he's only starting at 79, but 82. This is a 3-star, mind you, and he only costs. Oh damn, this guy kind of expensive for a 3-star. Expected NIL was 90. Sheesh. But I'm gonna show you guys why this doesn't matter, right? So 84 pass block power for the 70 NIL, 83. Now this is where it gets crazy. Look at the expected NIL for this 3-star right here. 85 pass block power. So technically we probably only need about Let me see to get to platinum. Let's just see how many, because you know typically the pass block, when you upgrade your when you upgrade your pass blocking attributes, it usually, or most attributes usually go up 2. Sometimes they'll go up 1, but for the most part they go up 2. So let's take a look real quick. Let's see what it takes to get to a platinum. So it's 95 pass block power, which means it only take you about 5 upgrades, right? But if you're trying to, if you're gold is more than enough for me. Like if we got gold, we're still good. So at the very least, it'll probably be about 3 upgrades, which is still pretty good for me to get gold. So if we're starting out with a 3-star O lineman and we're able to get gold pocket shield within 1 upgrade, because think about it, pass protected. Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to click that. Pass protectors, they typically I just lost my train of thought. Goddamn, because something came up in the background. But pass protectors, they're going to be able to upgrade their pass blocking pretty good, and especially if you're a guy like me who doesn't necessarily care about running the ball, I'll be able to have pocket shield by his 2nd season. So obviously, if you redshirt your guy the 1st year, by that time we go through that 1st training week, as long as he's not a normal, you'll most likely be able to upgrade this guy that starts at 85 to a gold pocket shield. You should probably have enough points, right? As long as he's not normal development. If he had anything like impact, star, or elite at 3-star, you're going to be able to upgrade your guy to gold pocket shield within 1 season. 1 season. And we're going to be in the pocket comfortable. And you'll probably be able to sprinkle a little bit on the run game as well. So that's why I really like it. Let's get back to some of the archetypes. So 85. Now look at the expected NIL. 5. 82, 5. 82, 5. 83, 5. So that's why I really like these 3-stars. Now I don't have all the 3-star well-round. I should have left some of them here. But all the 3-star well-rounders that I scouted, I probably scouted about. So I'm talking about from the offensive tackle ones, the guards, and the center. All the 3-stars, maybe only about 2 of them started at about 80 pass block power. So that's kind of why, like I said in the beginning, man, this is specifically for Dynasty, because I need guys that are almost like ready to play immediately. Like I need you by your 2nd year. I want you to be able to have some potential to start. Now, not all guys gonna be able to start, but O lineman, I kind of want you to have some potential to start, just in case another guy gets injured. We need you in the game immediately. Like, we need you guys that are built to play immediately. So, and by immediately, I mean by year 2, right? Now, of course, you might get a few guys that, of course, your 4 and 5 stars, you might be able to find somebody that can play right away, that might come out with gold pocket shield and like 87 pass block power, 89 or something like that. But for the most part, we want guys that can touch the field within a season or 2. So, yeah, that's about it, and that's kind of why I rank these archetypes the way I rank them. So for me, let's go back to it. We'll say the order again. So first, number 1 archetype we want, pass protector. If all things considered, that's only all things considered. Now, like I said, if it's all 4 and 5 stars, give me the well-rounded, just because of that inside shield, the outside shield, and the pocket shield. But if it's if you're gonna have to get some 3-stars, so this is probably more so for like all schools included, and not just like the super big programs like the Bamas, LSU, Ohio States that can get all the top dogs. This is for the guys that gotta be a little cheap with their budget. 3-star budget. You might go to what's the school? You might be at North Dakota State, or you might be at Memphis. Guys that don't start out with that enough NIL for you to be getting these expensive O-linemen. So that's how I would budget. I would go after strictly pass protectors. So that would be my number 1. Number 2 would be well-rounded. And number 3 will have raw strength. And of course, number 4 will be agile, man. If you guys disagree or you like the video, man, definitely leave it in the comment section below. I appreciate all the love, man. I don't know if I want to do a D-line video next. I might do one within the next day or 2 as well. We want to be consistent, so I'm still doing a little bit of testing. I kind of been slacking on that, but we'll definitely get to some more content within the next day or 2. I'll probably do the D-line version of this. I don't know if I want to do D-line or maybe corner. Corner might be more interesting. I think corner might be more interested. So We'll see what you guys will see when we get there. So with that being said, appreciate you guys tuning in, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I'm out. Peace.